so in today's video I'm going to try to recreate the look that Miley Cyrus wore in her MAC campaign, where she's done these two babies, she's done a lipstick and a lip glass. And I was so intrigued by that look that she wore in the campaign picture. She's looking so fierce, so fabulous. She's obviously wearing these two. Without further ado, let's begin. Firstly, I'm going to use my MAC Prep+Prime Natural Radiance Primer. I think her skin looks so dewy and so lovely in the picture. So I'm like, I really go for that dewy finish today. Once that is done, it's time for foundation, obviously. And as I said, Miley's skin looks so dewy and just, oh, beautiful. Really, I like that luminous finish that it's got. So I'm going to use the MAC Face and Body Foundation because that's the lightest covering foundation that they've got. And it leaves such a beautiful dewy finish on the skin. But this is water-based, so definitely remember to shake it well before you use it. I'm going to blend it in with my beauty blender because I feel like that gives the best finish. Just blend it in. And I'm not going to use too much. As you can see, a lovely dewy finish which just looks very natural because it's a very lightweight foundation. Then I'm going to use my Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20 to hide any imperfections. And I'm using my beauty blender once again just to blend it in. And this is just going to perfect the skin. And I'm not going to use it all over my face, just wherever I feel like I need a tiny bit more coverage. I don't really want my foundation to look heavy and cakey because I don't feel like that Miley's foundation looked really heavy. It looked very lightweight and as if it was just really dewy. Okay, I seriously apologize if the light is crazy. I'm using natural lighting today because it's actually quite sunny today, but the clouds are just in and out. Oh, it really annoys me, but just sorry about that. Now I'm going to conceal a bit under my eyes just to remove any dark circles. For that job, I'm going to use my Pro Longwear Concealer just in NC15 instead. So a bit lighter, just using my ring finger and gently patting it in. Oh my gosh, natural lighting can be so freaking irritating. I'm so sorry guys. I really hope that you get the full picture still. Now I'm going to use my MAC Prep+Prime Transparent Finishing Powder just to set my under eye area. Now I'm going to do my brows. Gonna run through them firstly with a spoolie to get them in the same direction. And then I'm going to use my MAC Omega eyeshadow to fill in my brows with my 266 brush. And I think that Miley has got fairly defined brows, so I'm going to define my brows a lot as well. Honestly, I don't think that my brows are dark enough to resemble Miley's completely, so I'm going to use my brow duo in the color Brunette, and I'm going to use the darkest shade here, but it would be way too dark for just a normal look. But because I want to resemble Miley, I'm gonna do it. And I'm focusing the dark color in the outer part of my brow. I feel like that's much better, and I'm gonna set my brows with my brow set from MAC. This is just a clear one. I'm using it just to set my brows. And I haven't used this one in ages. It smells kind of funky. Moving on to the eyes, I'm gonna use my MAC Extended Eye Base. This is the 24-hour one. This is the newest eyeshadow primer they've got. It's kind of like a waxy texture. And if you don't have this one, you can obviously just use a paint pot. Now I'm going to move on to eyeshadows, and I'm going to use this color here called Brule, and I'm going to use it all over my eyelids. Just using my MAC 217 blending brush. And I feel like this is a good color to use all over your eyelids just to neutralize your entire lid. Just very basic. No hocus pocus. I just zoomed in a tiny bit. But once I've used that color all over my eyelids, I'm going to move on. And I would say in the picture, it looks as if Miley is wearing some kind of like a pink reddish tone in her crease. But firstly, I'm going to warm up my crease a tiny bit. And honestly, for that job, I just think I'm going to use my Omega eyeshadow. Take a clean 217 brush and use it in your crease, just to warm it up. And I would say take it out a bit further, actually, because Miley's look is kind of like winged out. She doesn't wear like a winged liner, but the color is kind of like winged out. So I'm going to do that as well. Now I'm going to continue with this color called Girlie. And I'm going to run that just in my crease as well, just to build up a tiny bit more of a pinky tone. And as you can see, I try to wing it out just a tiny bit, but I'm going to use a third color in a moment, and that's going to be the one that I really wing out. Okay, so now I've got a really tough decision. Either I'm going to use this color here. I'm not sure if it's too reddish and too warm, or if I should use this one down here. I think I'm going to use this one. I think it's Star Violet. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to use this one because it's a bit more pink in its undertone. I'm going to use the same blending brush, and this time I'm going to go further out. So from the outer corner of my eye, I'm not going to go all in from out here, and then I'm going to wing it out. Then take the 219 pencil brush from MAC and take Star Violet once again and run it under your eyes. And then also wing it out so it meets with the other color. Now grab a dark shadow and also run it out here in the outer corner, just to give it a bit more depth. Now take a pencil brush and then draw a line from in here and out with Star Violet. Because it looks as if she's got really a color up here as well, like a pop of color. Now take the highlight shade called Nylon. I'm going to use my MAC 239 brush to do that, because this one really packs on a lot of color. And also a tiny bit in here, in the inner tear duct area. Now the only thing that I don't have from MAC, unfortunately, is a good brown eye pencil. So I'm going to use my Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. This is in the color Damsel. I'm going to use it to tight line just a tiny bit both my lower and upper waterline. I'm just going to bring the highlight shade a tiny bit more down here. So like that. I'm going to curl my lashes now with my MAC eyelash curler. And for mascara, I'm going to use my MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash. That is the eyes done. Now I'm going to move on to my cheeks, and I'm going to use the color Well Dressed, which is a nice cool tone blush. It looks really pretty. It doesn't really look like that Miley's wearing too much of a blush in this picture, so I'm just using the tiniest bit, just to give a tiny bit of a healthy look to the cheeks. However, in the picture it looks like that she's got a quite crisp contour going on, so I'm going to use my MAC sculpting powder in the color Sculpt. She also seems to have a really strong highlight going on her cheeks, so I'm going to use MAC's Lightscapade, which is a mineralized skin finish. I love this one, and it's kind of like a goldy goldy white highlighter, which looks like that's the thing that she's wearing. And it looks like she's wearing it almost all the way down to a blush as well. So it's a really hefty, heavy highlight. Now let's move on to the really exciting thing, the lips and the lipstick and the lip gloss. I do feel like that I have to line my lips. I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown pale pink lip liner, and I'm using this one because I don't really have a pink lip liner from MAC. And I'm actually going to try to do my upper lip a bit differently than normally because my lip shape is quite different than Miley's. Miley, she hasn't really got that cupid bow as I've got, so I'm going to try to hide my cupid bow and then just overdraw my lips a tiny bit and then try to hide my cupid bow. Now I've just outdrawn my lips. Normally you would see me fill in my lips with the lip liner as well, but I don't want to change the color of the actual lipstick, so I'm not going to do that. Now I'm going to continue on with the lipstick, and this is the color Viva Glam Miley Cyrus, and it's in an amplified finish, and it looks like this. It is drop dead gorgeous, so freaking pretty. It's very bright in the bullet, and I'm so excited to see how it looks when it gets on the lips. Wow. I feel like a lip brush is needed here. Holy mother of Jesus, that is bright. Shit. But yeah, it's so cool. Really, really bright. And now I'm going to top on the lip gloss, and this is called Lip Gloss Viva Glam Miley Cyrus. Result, guys, this is my take on Miley Cyrus's campaign makeup look, and I actually think I like the lip gloss better than the actual lipstick. I think the lip gloss is awesome, and it's just the thing that really gives this lip look an oomph, and then, you know, just the thing. I just really like that. Obviously I don't really look like Miley because I haven't got like the short hair or like the blue eyes or anything like that, but I think I got pretty close to the makeup look. And if you think so as well, please give me some thumbs up. And if you just like the tutorial in general and the lipstick and lip gloss as well, thumbs up to this video. I think the lip gloss and the lipstick are amazing. I really like them. They're creamy, lovely, just I just really think that Miley's done a really great job with these lippies. So I would highly recommend you guys to go check them out and buy them if you haven't already. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already as well. But yeah, party in the USA. Miley, crazy. Yeah, not much more to say. Damn girl, let's finish this video. Bye. And my bag is empty. Isn't it pretty inside? It's kind of like this dusty pink.